ngapha lapho siphathela khona umhlangano owe-SADC Extraordinary Summit lapho sikhangela ukuthi izolo kwenzakala imihlangano emibili kwenzakala umhlangano ekuseni kanye lantambama namhlanje njalo kwenzakala umhlangano oqhutshwe ekuseni kathesi-ke sizaliphathela njalo umhlangano omunye ozaqhutshwa ngalentambama nje yomiswangano ili kuchithwa okuno akathuli empower akathula ngide ukuthi imiswangano nje ilangene atala kaphathela atala a security antome a defense and sigambo izangene atala ukuthi ngakulaba ikuyidilana kuyeni mkathi ikasada ngakulaba ikuyendelana ikuyeni antome kwime nyaya zekuthalisa ukuthi security ingabathira sei ingayithwa sei ukuthi nyeka dzine runyararo nekujikizana kwakanaka.
Absolutely, Lucy. And like you were taking the viewers through a recap of the meetings that were taking place, that is on day one, where we did see some of those meetings, which also included the programs being put together, the documents being drafted and put together, and this in preparation for that extraordinary SADC summit, which will be taking place this Wednesday, and we will be seeing the heads of state and government who will be convening at the new Parliament building here in Mount Hampden, and that's when we will also be looking to see how the heads of state of SADC and heads of state of SADC are looking to those issues. But when we're speaking to this extraordinary SADC summit, Lucy, issues of peace and security, given the theme itself is speaking to industrialization and regional integration, it is also very key that the region itself is stable in order for that industrialization drive to be pushed. And so we are hoping that even with the meetings that are taking place here, how are they going to be generating and fostering those policies as well as those instruments which will then fuel or drive that growth.
Andisho ka izisezo umuthishiziba kakuthi Zimbabwe ndiyo chairperson we-SADC ka nyika yeZimbabwe inogara ka mutungamiri wenyika vachitaura kuti nyika inovakwa nevene vayo kuvakwa kwenyika hunge paine runyararo hunge paine kudziviririka kuripo vanhu vakagadzikana vanhu vachidyidzana mune zvakanaka yiko-ke mhuri yeZimbabwe-ke esikuxoxayo lapho ukuthi ilizwe lakiwa-ke nabanikazi balo yikho kukhulunywa-ke ngumongameli welizwe yikho-ke ingqubela phambili ikhangela ukuthi i-SADC yona ikhangela kakhulu indaba ze-industrialization zingaphuma kanjani ziphuma-ke nxa kulokumanyana kulokukhomisana umnotha kulokuzwanana kulokuhambelana ndawonye lokuba le mbono-ke efanayo imbono eyenza ukuthi sonke siqhubekele phambili sikhangele elakusasa le-SADC ukwenzela ukuthi vanouya muna ramangwana vasvike SADC iri nyika inogarika riri dunhu rinogarika rinofadza munhu wese.
Absolutely. And earlier today, the Standing Committee of Senior Officials and Finance Committee convened under the chairmanship of Zimbabwe as Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and International Trade, Ambassador Chimbindi, and he is also chairing the SADC Council of Ministers meeting, which will be taking place in a short while, and we will be giving you that live broadcast as we also give you a summit schedule, if I can put it that way. We also have tomorrow one day moving around the main agenda around peace and security and stability. But likewise, the mandate, one of the big mandates that they are looking to is the SADC mission in DRC. As you all know, there have been some disturbances in eastern parts of the Democratic Republic of Congo, and so it is very crucial to see how stability can come to those parts of the DRC, and also amongst some of those very critical issues, looking to the disturbances as well that have been happening in parts of Mozambique. There were also those reports that had been made about Cabo Delgado, but we've also seen a few incidences that have been happening lately. As you all know, that Mozambique had its elections, but of course, with yesterday's remarks coming from the Sadc Executive Secretary, His Excellency Mr. Elias Mahosi, as well as seeing to the remarks that also came there after speaking to commending the countries in the region for hosting their elections and also looking to the preparations of elections to come.
Andizvo kati chikupaika misangano yakasiyana siyana inenge ichiitika pano saka pari nhasi iko zvino tiri kuona kuti makurukota atosvika kuti agozopinda kamusangano weSadc Council of Ministers uri musangano unenge uchicheiwaka neZimbabwe. Ndiwo musangano uri kuda kutanga panguva ino nguva dzemanheru ano. Tiri kuendera mberi tichitarisa zvakare kuti mangwana uri musi wechipiri kuchange kuchiitika musangano wesenior officials of the organ tracker. Ndiwo musangano uchaitwa zvemangwana. Saka pari zvino avapati ntambo vasemazweni aseSadc savefikileke lapha ukuthi bazongena-ke umhlangano weSadc Council of Ministers iwayo kakhulu ku-extraordinary summit le yindaba yokungahlaliseki ikakhulu ngasempumalanga yelizwe le-Democratic Republic of Congo kulokungahlaliseki okukhona. Ngokunjalo inkokheli zamazwe zithi kasihlaleni, let us talk, sibona ukuthi kwenzakalani khona ngale kulandela-ke i-SADC mission eyathunywayo khona ngale e-DRC ukuthi iyebona kumbe iyeqoqani nje indaba zokuthi ngambe kusenzakalani. Yikho-ke okuzakhangelisiswa kakhulu emhlanganweni wona lo, yizo indaba ezikhangeleka kakhulu. I-DRC sibona njalo ukuthi eMozambique kuke kwaba futhi lokungahlaliseki, yizo-ke indaba ezikhulunywayo. Ngokunjalo sikhangelele ukuthi sithole amazwi amnandi kusukela izolo lapho akade bekhuluma emhlanganweni wona lo. Okwamanje moli yeZimbabwe uthi-ke sike sikubisele ngasema-studios ethu ePocket Hill sizathi ukuphenduka njalo sikhuluma layo.
Thank you so much there to Lucy Nkosolo and Monica Chanda giving us the update at the current engagement taking place in Mount London for the extraordinary SADC summit. And of course, I'm joined in studio by Dr. Chakanyuka, who has been highlighting, of course, the significance of this particular extraordinary summit. Key takeaways, of course, that would be addressed by the chairing representatives during the course of this period. Now, before we crossed over, Dr. Chakanyuka, you are highlighting, of course, with the electoral process that have taken place between Mozambique, Botswana, and of course extending towards Namibia, but more importantly also highlighting how today's remarks also address core functions within the SADC organ. Maybe you could extend a bit further from that.
Yes, so as I was saying, this year, the extraordinary is specifically dealing with the issues of peace and security, which is, I think, that is going to dominate the discussions. And the main focus, as we have said before, is on DRC, the SADC mission, which was authorized there last year in December, which is coming to an end, and therefore there's need to reevaluate what it has been doing and to see if there is need to continue it or to make some adjustments. And of course, the elections that happened in the region, we had Mozambique, Botswana, Mauritius, and now also we're going to have Namibia on the 27th. So these are some of the issues that will be discussed. And as I have said, it's the issue of peace and security is quite important and very